Hi, good day. My name is Akshaj Bhardwaj and here's my student ID. My student number is S4010608. And this is basically the video demonstration for question 1.2 of assignment 2 of cyber attacks and incidents response. I will now walk you through the various processes that I have conducted to analyze the malware that was provided to us for this particular question. And it is inside a controlled environment in a Windows 11 virtual machine, which is hosted on VirtualBox. So basically, as you can see, I've got the various tools open. There are four key tools that are used to analyze this malware, which we start with Redshot, which is basically used to record a snapshot of before and after using the executing the malware. Then we move on to Wireshark. Wireshark is used to detect and analyze network communications in the malware. Um, then the next is Process Hacker, which is used to monitor live process activity. Um, and then the last is Process Monitor or PROCMON, which is used to trace detailed system calls, behaviors, and registry accesses that the malware might have executed. Along with this, I have also ensured that Windows Defender was disabled. I isolated that particular folder which contained the malware in it. So let's start. So we'll start by turning on all the tools. We'll start by Wireshark, and then as you can see, Process Hacker and Process Monitor don't need to be turned on. So we just go and take the first shot. All right. Since this may take a while, I'll see you in a while. All right, now as you can see, the first snapshot of the registry has been completed by Redshot. Now we will move on to executing the actual malware. I've stored it in my desktop directory over here under this folder. So we will now just run it and give it a few minutes to run. But if we just jump onto Process Hacker, you'll see that the malware here has started to run. More than that, in a few minutes, you will see all changes that the malware makes to our system and how we can analyze it through the different tools that we use. Now we will take a second shot of the registry, and yeah, this will take a minute as well. So see you in a while. All right, so as you can see in the system now, Redshot has completed taking the second snapshot. So now we will compare the first one and the second one together. It's going to take a while to complete the notepad file. Till then, we can actually move on to Process Hacker, where we can see that it has left a residue regcsvsc .exe running, which basically does a few tasks for the malware file. Okay, so yeah, so the Redshot file, in the Redshot file, we can see that the malware performs a lot of changes, particularly under the name task cache, which can suggest that it was scheduling task creations and or persistence mechanisms to harm the system. So yes, there you go. And another one is where it runs under the current version registry and performs the function run to basically run various tasks for itself. Um, if we move on to Wireshark, we'll see that Wireshark has recorded several DNS queries. So we'll just search them by DNS. These DNS queries reveal that the malware was trying to get the IP address of the system and also communicate it to other systems online. Um, if you just see the domain name system query, yes, there we go. These reveal that it was trying to figure out the IPs of the system. And then next is Procmon. In Procmon, I found out that if you go under the project tree, yes, if we go under the project tree and then we scroll down until we see the malware file running, it had um, it had three child processes running under it, and it was also playing around with directories and font files like Calibri and Barnshift. These may be indicators of sandbox evasion or payload staging for future activities or future attempts to access the system. Um, so to summarize my findings, the system was affected by the malware, which tries to modify the registry for persistence. It injected trusted processes and spawns scheduled tasks. and it accesses system files and fonts for temporary directories. Thank you.